Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this week's stream. Round 10, Tier 3 here at Singapore. Comms tonight, it's myself, Claire Mull, joined by Dan.
Hello there. Apparently I'm playing Rocket League.
Well, it's better than Fortnite, which you've been playing for the past few days.
I'm going to have to turn that off. I don't want to seem like a sad cunt. Oh, God. Full grid. First one of the weekend. Love to see it.
Yeah, nice to see Tier 3, obviously. As always, don't let us down. As Hounds... Dave said evening, Hounds said all dry, and then Hounds said Dan plays Fortnite.
No.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's been on it, smashing it last week or so.
Oh, smashing it. All day, all night. Can't get enough of it. Oh, don't make me laugh. I am absolutely dying.
I am currently trying to eat 2 pies while doing comms, so it's fun.
A second, I just check my audio's okay.
We got also first man out on track. We'll jump on board with him.
Oh, who are you on board with?
Also,
Basso.
how'd you find it Friday? Oh, I said that and then realised that you weren't here.
Hey, you know what? It's a track that I used to always hate, but that new Sector 3 layout, I just think it gives a better flow. I don't know how you feel about it, but obviously, look, it's a street track. Overtaking is difficult to say the least, but you know, it's still an enjoyable race. Strategy is important. Obviously, qualifying, as with any street track, is vital. Track position is key, but strategy is key as well. You know, obviously it's a medium hard or a hard medium, softs with a late safety car maybe, but depending on what you start on, a badly timed safety car can be an issue, and it's a track where there's a high chance of a safety car, to be fair.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't find it too bad, to be honest. Friday night, I quite enjoyed it. Enjoyed my race here. I know I was in no man's land racing no one, but
yeah, it's a nice track to race. Like, it's, as I said with the new Sector 3, I think it just flows that bit better. You know, once you hook it up, it's not a track I'll be coming into with no practice, I'll put it that way.
well, I did that. Only my second race on the wheel, no practice whatsoever.
You tend to do that, so.
I'm just that good. No, but look, P12 on track, P11 after penalties. I'll take it. You know, it was a bit of a lonely race, but I did also decide to drop traction like halfway through the race. I dropped to medium TC.
Yeah, strange decision. I've not done any practice. Let's make it harder.
I'm not gonna lie. Going on to it now, doing medium TC feels a damn sight harder than it did on Friday night. Friday night it felt easy. I had no problem whatsoever, and then I've been on the game today, and yeah, I'm struggling.
Yeah, look, it's just one of them. Just gotta get used to it. We've absolutely no idea what kind of times we should be looking for here, but T-Bag currently quickest on track with a 30.8, and Home with a 33.8. Definitely had a mistake there, as the times should start coming in now with everybody coming round. It's a long old lap for, you know, if you make a mistake or invalidate or something like that. It's a long ways back to the pits.
Yeah, it is. One little mistake can cost you massively. Full send Dave a 31.5, putting himself P2 as well.
Yeah, Bark the Lark with a 30.9.
Lutman's just started his hot lap. We'll stick on with Lutman. You know, he's shown some good pace last few weeks.
Yeah, 100%. Fluky win last week, but you'll take him when you can get him.
Ah, you know the feeling of that, don't you? As do
Absolutely.
I.
Absolutely. Just tried to have a look at tyres. A couple of guys sitting laps on the mediums. Airways, Scotty Holt. So yeah, that's.
See, for me, this is a track I wouldn't bother with the mediums just because I'd be expecting safety cars, so I'd rather have another fresh set.
Yeah, I don't know what the tyre wear is because one racing lap, out lap, in lap. Dave Douglas repairs the session and he has lost it. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not sure. Unfortunately, he has lost it, so
Turn 4.
only got 4 to beat now. Yeah. Again, on the mediums, that's annoying at best. Yeah, just looking over at the time so far, Bark and T-Bag just seem to be more of their own at the moment. What's the track evolution like around here?
1 second.
High. Oh, kill me now. Yeah, strange one,
You started
Anderson.
talking, so I thought I was fine to take a bite, and then you asked me a question.
We got Anderson, Geezer, and Caston in the pits. They want to be getting out. In my opinion, Chip Hazard just starting a lap. Also, just trying to see who's next round to finish a lap. Could be Luckman actually.
Ollie's on a lap.
It's not.
Lutman's just set a lap 31.7. You've got Ollie, who's on a lap, just finished sector 1.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the airways there as well on the mediums. He's only 6/10 off the pace. He's looked pretty. He's looked pretty quick the last couple of races. Airways came into the league, start of the season, got a bit frustrated with having issues on track, but he's kept his head down, started working away, and the pace is definitely there. You can see it, he's popping every race now at this stage. He's not in the incidence pages, which is always beneficial.
He's improved massively the last 3 or 4 races. Don't think he raced last week, but the week before, when, or was it week before that? Japan.
Suzuka, yeah.
Yeah, Japan, when he managed to pit Jay Dennis on the final corner of the last lap. I don't think he's raced since then, has he?
I know he missed a race, but I think he has. Fortnite. No, thank you. You'll have to sort this out. So yeah, Ollie Jelly struggling to set a lap time, came out and validated and is back in. Anderson, Geezer. Anderson's just coming out now. Geezer and Kaz still in the pits. Not sure what the thought process there is, but
yeah, Caleb. Oh, you've just actually reminded me. I was supposed to send something to Geezer as we got in.
That's probably what he's waiting on.
Yeah, so he messaged me after Friday night's race, and we had a bit of a chat. Obviously, me dropping to wheel now, I've lost a lot of pace, and was kind of looking forward to battling him on Friday, to be honest. But he unfortunately crashed out before I caught him.
Also has picked up on my Bark the Lark reference. Yeah, is what it is. Jelly's going to come back out. He wasn't out. I'm not sure what Geezer and Kaz are thinking. Are they just going for the one lap Fandango or what? It's a risky strategy. wouldn't, with respect, I wouldn't say they're guaranteed to set a Q2 time with one lap, judging off, you know, the season. So there must be a reason for this that I'm
Yeah.
unaware of. How needs to go again, and he is. Kelev is just coming back in. He'll definitely go again. Marshall, 31.7 on the mediums. What do you think? I think he's okay.
I think the cut-off's going to be around that point, the 31.7,
Yeah.
the 32 flat. Maybe just dipping into the 32s. I'm not too sure. It's one of them. It's a risky one. You know, to hook it up, you've got to be on the limit, and that can quite easily lose you more time than it gains you.
Yeah, definitely.
Just checking comments there. Dave Douglas saying he's dropped a wheel as well and he's finding it difficult. Yeah, it is. It is a bit of a learning curve, definitely. But all I can say is same advice, you know, I've been giving myself is just stick at it, make sure you get some practice in and keep going. You know, you'll eventually get there. It'll just take a bit of time. I think I've lost around 3 seconds myself in pace, which I couldn't afford to lose.
I tell you what, it's not like a broken record at this stage. Even, you know, the back end of last season, start of this season, the improvement that Curly has shown in the last 10 races is insane. He couldn't get out of Q3 start of the season, and he's up there. He reserved in tier 2 as well Friday night and held his own for a lot of the race from what I could see.
Yeah.
Great to see that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I know when he reserved in tier 2 last season, I had a few decent battles with him. Very good driver, very respectful. He was just too fast for my liking for a reserve.
Yeah, you could add him onto the list of guys that have just come in and smashed it. You know, started off slow and just seems to have found savage pace as Ollie Jelly clips the fucking. Oh, whoa. Yeah, Ollie Jelly having a torrid time here. Is he going to get a lap in at all? He just clipped the wall on the run up to the final corner before starting a lap. He'll definitely get another run, but he's chewing through his softs here. Taz finally on a lap. Geezer still in the pits. Kind of the guys in danger are starting to come out on track now. We've got North, Kelev, and Scotty on out laps. Anderson's on another lap as well. The rest in the pits. Ooh, Anderson clips the wall there through sector number 2. Yeah, there's still 2 minutes left in this section with the guys in the pits getting out. Last thing you want is, ooh, Anderson has no front wing over that collision with the wall. I didn't see it, but he definitely doesn't have a wing. 100% doesn't have a wing.
He might get away with it because I think he had just set his lap.
Yeah, the top 4 are Pete, Bart, Chip and Curly haven't retired yet, but they're definitely safe. Also, Marshall, Luckman and Captain in the pits. This is that minute and a half where you're deciding, do I burn through a set of tyres or am I okay? It's kind of hard to call the cut-off point.
It is.
To be honest. Very hard.
Was just on board with Naz 420, but he's just gone straight on at turn 1.
Who?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought when I saw his name. Currently P16.
I have Kaz FSJ.
It's showing me Naz 424 life.
Nice. Oh God.
Yeah, we won't talk about his hobbies, but Kelev, is he on a lap? No, it looks like he's going for a second warm up. Nerf has invalidated. Scotty across the line, 31.197, so puts himself up to P4.
Kind of hard in that scenario, looking at North there and validating. You're on the cusp. For the last run, are you trying to minimise your fuel to get the quickest lap? Or do you go out that bit earlier and run that bit of fuel to see how you fare out? If you invalidate, you will get an extra run at it.
I won't lie, I always run minimum fuel, no matter what lap it is, whether it's my first first or fifth. It's still the same.
Yeah, no, I do the same, 100%.
Won't lie, I always feel like I do better when the pressure's on. So if, like, you know, I was in Nerf's position, that's perfect for me.
Yeah, not like the pressure of a last lap, is there?
No, it's something else, isn't it? No, that's 3/10 over sector 1, so he's not improving.
Yeah, he's struggling. Kaz is in the pits. Kelev is on a lap, Jelly's on a lap, and Geezer's on a lap, so he needs to find something here big time in the next couple of sectors to see can he scrape through. Kelev, who set a perfect sector 1, so he's going places. Curly's decided he's done enough, which I think he has. Too late to come out now anyway. But... oh, point size hasn't validated. So that's point size out as well, and Kaz, so it's just Kelev and Ollie Jelly. He's not improving anymore. He's kind of close to his time now, but he needs a massive sector 3. Absolutely massive sector 3, and he has a Haas in front of him, which is not ideal. And he's not on a lap, and he doesn't look to be getting out of the way. He is picking up a slipstream at the moment, but that Haas needs to move.
Ollie's gone P7.
And the Haas doesn't move. The Haas stays.
Gives him a nice slipstream.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it does as has left position.
Did he leave? I saw that he'd retired. I didn't realise he'd left.
I will invite him in.
You got Hound now on a lap. Chris on a lap. Someone else has jumped up. Kelev's jumped up to P3, 31 flat. As Lotman jumps up to P5, a 31-1. So Nerf's back in that danger zone, P15. Chris and Hound had currently been knocked out. Can they get a lap in? Hound is just behind Chris on track. Chris a 10th and a half under. Hound 1.3, quarter of a second under.
Yeah, Hound needs a lot more than that, but Chris is looking okay at the moment. If he can just hook up the last couple of sectors.
See what they managed through sector 2, yeah. Yeah, it is. And that's it, as you said, you know, corners come thick and fast, so one little mistake can cost you for a number of corners, really.
Oh, a bit sluggish there from Chris. See what his split time is. He's up a second, so it's a proper sector 2 as well from Chris, so that is North Pack almost certainly out at this point.
And Hound 6.5 tenths under as well, so hindsight might be out as well.
That is the thing as well, yeah. All drama here on the last run.
Marshall's gone third.
Q3 is going to be a nightmare. 3 tenths between the top
Chip.
6.
Chip, 5th as well. Chris, 7th. So some big improvements here. Nerf's out.
Hound is just going to heal out of the fuel just at the last corner. Ah, lad.
Hound is out after being 6.5 tenths under.
I tell you what, Claire, there's 7 or 8 tenths between the top 15 or top 40. That's around a technical track like Singapore where you can lose and gain bags of time. That's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. Some big improvements there towards the end of the session. Marshall, Kelev, Chip, Lutman, Chris. Massive improvements jumping up into the top 7. Nerf looked like he got a lap in early with, less traffic. Got caught behind a Haas. Looked safe, but then with the improvements of others, he's he's found himself out. Hound looking like he were going to be through as well, knocking Hindsight out, and then unfortunately running out of fuel.
Yep. Time for beer. Back in the dick.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's confirmation there. Teabag back. Marshall setting the pace. Kalev very close to them as well. But we are losing Nerf, Hound, Kaz, Dave Douglas, and Pint Size. Couple of laps set on mediums by them, so kind of expected, really. Looks like we've got a couple of cars coming out. Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, Aston Martin. Full send Dave, first one out on track, we'll jump on board.
Yeah, that was kind of a mad ending there to that first quali session. So tight. Top 15 is going to be insane. Trying to get into Q3 is going to be insane.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, some lads there that I probably wouldn't expect that sort of lap from, and just getting it in right when it mattered. Well, actually, it's probably a bit disrespectful, but Kalev obviously not seen a lot of him. Still, you know, learning the league. He's still fresh here, but then throwing a lap in that put him up to P3, you know, temporarily, massive lap.
Yeah, 100%.
Full send Dave has let Teabag through, so we'll jump on with Teabag instead. First car out on track. Howden says it's his first time out of Q1 this season. I think I've been out in Q1 last two sessions. Actually, no, I made it through to Q2 Friday night, actually.
Yeah.
Big shock. I didn't know what to do when I got there, but yeah. Teabag looks solid here, looks on for a good result. I know he's been active in the Ferrari chat. His setup is very solid. More of a race pace type setup than a one lap pace. So
who's that, Teabag?
Teabag, yeah, it was his setup I used on Friday night. I think LOI Colin used it as well.
Yeah, so funny.
Well, look, I've dropped assist. That makes up for it. All right. As a team.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Well, I get what you're saying, but obviously Bark has pretty much ran away with it himself all season anyway, so... Oh shit, my beer's fallen over.
Delighted.
Oh, I'll be back in a minute. Motherfucker.
Nice. Ooh, Captain Hindsight with a savage lap there. 31-2. On the cusp of going out to P2 and Q2. Mega lap from him. Luckman at 31.4, Jelly 31.5, as is Scotty with 31.5. So yeah, as predicted, insanely close at the top. Caleb absolutely wasting his time on mediums. That's not going to do it. I wouldn't think. I might be wrong. Also with a 31 dead. Yeah. Austin's going to have to go for a mandatory drug test after this. Chip Hazard, fucking hell, 130.5. Has shown pace in Q1, but that I must say that lap's come out of nowhere. Mega lap from him. Anderson next across the line at 31.6 from Anderson. Barks in the pits, Airways coming around the last corner as we speak, heading for the line. DRS wide open at the 31.2 from Airways. Kelev coming around the last corner now. Be surprised. No, he's not. He's on a burner lap. Fair enough. Bark still in the pits. Looking for a bit of track evolution maybe. Not sure, but tight enough getting 2 runs in. Well, you will get 2 runs in here, but getting out for the last one can be tight. I guess he doesn't have the softs. Well, the tires maybe. His back is out now. Will definitely help him having after more or less 14 laps done on the track in Q2. Definitely help. 9. Just cutting a fine to get back around for a second run. He should get there, but he'll be cutting it fairly fine. As Clay is on board with Osso in the pits. If you can hear me, Jabal with Kelev or Bark. Kelev coming up to the last couple of corners.
My apologies.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
Let's see what Kelev can do. I said it's a waste of time putting on the mediums, and it is a waste of time putting on the mediums. At 31.6, that's not going to be enough. It was never going to be enough. The field is too tight.
no, mediums in Q2 pretty much, especially when it's as close as it has been in Q1 here. Absolutely pointless, really.
Yeah, Chip Hazard sneaking in with a ridiculous lap, to be honest. But Chip has had pace. We were both teammates with Chip last season.
Oh,
he has pace.
Big message here. Lookman, reigning 10.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Wet Q3. That can throw a cat amongst the pigeons.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, as you say, you know, we spent a lot of time talking to Chip, trying to improve, you know, trying to help him out where we could and maximise the team standings. But, you know, Chip the Whip, Hazard in his name, Hazard by nature.
Absolutely.
Scotty said it's an 87% chance of rain. Hound said it was only 2% chance.
Yeah, that is the beauty of the approximate weather. So it'll be
Yep.
interesting to see what the race is like if you got rain in Q3. But to be fair, the game does give a separate forecast for the race, viewing it on another day, you know, the Sunday as opposed to the Saturday. So
Curly improving there as well, up to P4, 31 flat.
the thing is, if it is raining, then I'll be tending to get out now because that track is going to get greasy the closer it gets to the rain.
Well, that's it. The closer to rain you get, the air temp drops, the track temp drops, which means less grip.
Yeah, for sure.
Just set Osso as well. Osso, P3.
Yeah, I've nominated for him for a mandatory drug test after the race. So
Yeah, yeah, no
yeah,
problem. I've either that or we can also do a live driver check where we, check in on stream for see if it's actually him driving or is that someone else.
back coming around the last corner. That's not a good lap from
31.7.
Bark
That's a
by
bad
his.
lap.
Yeah, it is by his standards. He set a 30.8, I believe, in Q1. Is that the track temp? Did he lose? Did he lose time somewhere? Did he make a mistake?
No, he must have made a mistake.
He'll
I'll
get
have
in
a
and
look
back
in
out,
race
but
director now.
if there's rain between him getting back in and getting back out, he could be snooker big time.
27 1 38 3 25 4 from I think that was Teabag. Bark 27 4. So we've 3 tenths off in sector 1, 2 tenths off in sector 2, and then rest of it off in sector 3.
Yeah, Scotty's saying 60 minutes plus 90% rain. So even if the race starts dry, we could have a bit of rain towards the end if we have a few safety cars.
Oh, it's going to be interesting.
Ollie Jelly coming around the last corner now. What can he do? And that's a P2 from Ollie Jelly at 30.6.
Wow,
Mega time
what a
from
lap.
Jelly, who's struggled in Q1 to even get a lap in.
Massive lap there. Do you not find though that this is one of them tracks, probably similar to the other street tracks where you're building confidence the more you drive it?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. You can just push it that extra 5% with every lap you have.
I always find my first lap's probably fairly cautious. Just, trying to get a time on the board that's somewhat competitive. And then when it comes to that final run, it's dialed in, blinkers are on, I'm looking one way and that's it. And, on these tracks, I can't lie, I absolutely loved Friday night on the wheel doing this track. I thought it was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's a lot more immersive, isn't it?
Oh, so much more, so much more. I found the track really enjoyable. I weren't battling anyone, but absolutely loved it.
Yeah, looking at the amount of guys in the pits, I don't suspect that there's rain coming in the next while anyway. Probably more for Q3, I would think.
Yeah, so it seems. You got guys coming out for their final runs.
Couldn't even call the cut-off point here. I have absolutely no idea. It's currently 31.598, so 31.6 call it. It's only 2.5 tenths from P15. It's absolutely impossible to call a cut-off point. There is no cut-off point.
Wow, Airways. I was gonna say 31.2 jumps out at me, but that's only what 2.5 tenths, 3 tenths off P10 at the moment. So
Yeah.
God knows what it's going to be. Teabag has improved almost a tenth in the first sector. I don't know. I think he's the next on our lap. I might be wrong.
Just looking around to the other tiers Friday night. 21.8 took was the best lap in Q2.
21.8.
Yeah, or sorry,
Jesus.
28.1 in Q2, wet Q3, tier 2.
I think you're still wrong with that time, mate. 21, not 30.
A 29.2 was
20.
pole in 2019 in tier
Wow.
1. In tier 2, apologies. And
Wow.
the fastest lap set in tier 1 in Q2 was a 28.9. Q3 was wet.
Wow.
I was just wondering, I was just trying to think where we were.
Yeah, that's quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what? It's a track I enjoy driving. Just don't have any pace. Although I got valleyed here last season and the season before.
It happens to the best of us.
Kalev is on the lap. Also, didn't get a sector 2 straight, but he's coming around the last couple of corners, and he won't be next across the line, but he's doing another burner lap. I'm not a fan of burner laps, if I'm honest.
I think he abandoned that first lap, to be honest.
Okay.
He were over 7 seconds off, so I'm just assuming he's maybe made a mistake and decided to abandon it.
Yeah, Anderson coming in, so he won't get to go again. Is Full Send Dave on a lap? He is, and he's 6 tenths over, so he's coming in. The next one is a Mark that's also starting the lap, and he's invalidated, and he's not invalidated.
Don't put that pressure on him. Hindsight, 4.5 tenths under at sector 1. Kalev 2 tenths under at sector 1. What's back? Missed his split. Not seeing this. Also, Stingray said, also through Q1, what happened? Did he use the rocket engine cheat? There we go, Luckman across the line there, 31.073, identical time to Osso, puts himself P7.
Back 9 tenths up through sector 2.
That'll put him, what, 30.8?
Marshall is up 2 tenths, Kalev is up a 10, but he comes back in, so that's Kalev out.
Was that hindsight up to P3, 30.494?
This is the thing, this is the big issue I have, is Kalev has not even set a lap on softs.
30.5. Puts himself P4.
As well. Also, next across the line, he's 5 tenths over, so he's not going to improve. Scotty 8 tenths up, coming around the last corner, so that should get him in, and that will send Curly out, I would think. It does.
Scotty P3.
Chris next across the line, what can he do? Coming around the last couple of corners, taking the line. Oh, that's Chris P12 with a great lap, 31.1. Marshall comes across the line. Oh, just knocks Luckman out. Oh, I did say this was going to be a mad session, and it has proved to be an exact same time from Osso and Luckman. I don't know what the correct criteria here is for Osso going through, but I think it's that he set it first.
Who set it first? Yeah, it is.
Curly 0.003 of a second back to get knocked out. That was mental.
Wow, that knockout zone there is insanely close. I think I said a 31.2, and you know it were even closer than that. The improvement from some of the lads there on the final laps was insane.
Mental.
Wow, what a lap!
But you got your top 9 into the 30s. Obviously, it's just insane. It's very, very close.
Also made it through into Q3. World's gone mad.
Yeah, Bark doing what he needed, I suppose. Look, if you're Bark, he has a healthy lead at the front in the Drivers' Championship. He's just
Look at how close it is.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Under 4 tenths between the top 8. 4 tenths between the top 9.
Literally, less than 9 tenths covers your top 14.
Yeah, that's insane. That's fine. That's you know, at a track like Austria or something like that. That's not an overly technical short lap. You don't expect to see 8 tenths between the top 14 on a track like Singapore.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's unfortunate, Kalev, there. That's the drawback of setting the mediums. You know, you're saving the softs for Q3 and you don't get there. It's a double-edged sword, and it's not paid off from him. And we've seen in Q1 he has the pace to be challenging for the front row, if not pole, in Q3, and he finds himself out now after not using a set of softs in Q1. Q2, apologies. There's no rain anyway. And if there's not, and it was predicted, I'd expect to see everybody straight out.
I can see a couple of the mechanics now making the way out. We've got Ferrari, that'll be teabag straight out. We've got McLaren further up there.
Oh, the sky is black.
Yeah, that's because it's night time, mate.
Oh, I was waiting for it to go. It is!
Oh, mate.
What a tosser.
Honestly, I want to do the Bane quote so much, but I'm trying to not to.
What's the Bane quote?
Oh, God. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. It keeps going through my head. I can't think.
Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, sound an absolute cunt on stream.
Yeah, same as every other week.
That's why I'm taking next week off. Screw you. Here we go. First car on track. Teabag. I've went forward and I can't actually see the bloody screen now. Wow.
Yeah, the session is going to be insane. Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah. I think, I'm not going to lie, I think we're going to have one of them shock driver up there. I think, you know, Chip, Hindsight, someone like that could be up there, right up there. Anything can happen. This is the one now where everyone's going to push the most, and one little mistake could cost you a lot.
Yeah, I'm going to go for Bark for pole. He just seems to be that guy that can...
I'm going to go Airways.
Yeah, Airways looks pacey around here. Do you know what? I'm not calling anything. I'll withdraw that.
It's too late, you did.
Yeah, it won't be honed anyway.
There we go. Hound posted the quote I was on about. Hound's reckoning teabag for pole.
You merely adopted the bark. I was born in it.
Raised in it. Moulded by it. What track have we got next week? It's Jeddah, innit? So another street track next week.
And that's the thing, like, this is kind of like qualifying is all well and good, but there's a hell of a long race there, and with a lot of walls that you see 31 times if you get to the end.
Yeah, well, that's normally, you know, say a track like Spain, you'd say qualifying's like what, 10% of the battle. The rest of it's the actual race. Whereas here, the opposite way. Qualifying is like 50% of the battle. You know, you're getting a good quali position, and the race tends to be fairly easy, fairly straightforward if you're in a decent place. Whereas here, it's the opposite. It's qualifying's 10% of the battle. 90% of it is making sure you pinpoint for them 30 laps.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a stupid laughing teabag, to be honest.
A 30 flat, yeah, brilliant lap time there. Chip 30.7. Airways 30.899. Marshall's backed out. What's Bark doing? Bark's on a lap, yeah, across the line. 29.7. Who's got a fucking ridiculous lap time?
I'll reinstate my opinion. That's okay. Bark the Lark. You'd want to be up very early in the morning for Bark the Lark.
Come on, Teabag, you've got this shit.
That's a mad lap. But to be honest, Bark is Alpine. I hope he crashes turn one.
Oh, as long as it's with Ollie, I don't mind.
Oh, difficult. Hopefully Teabag takes out Bark.
No, it's been one of them constructors. Constructors are still close, you know.
It's mental.
It's insane. There's a bit of a gap, but
McLaren
You've
have
seen
pulled a bit
how
of a
quick it
gap.
can change.
Unbelievable. McLaren have pulled a bit of a gap. Alpine aren't too far behind, but after that it's insane. And up to 2 rounds ago, there was absolutely nothing in it.
Well, that's what I
But
was going to say. I think 4 rounds ago, Ferrari were leading. You know, it's insane how much it can change week in, week out.
it is because if you think about it, you only see a week.
Oh,
But like,
Anderson's out. He's crashed in sector 2. I
that's
mean, at least
unlucky.
he's turned up tonight. Everyone's finished the first runs now, back into the pits. Ollie's just said rain, ETA 15 minutes.
We're not going to get rain in this session, but track times could die off. Does anybody have the weather for the race if it's changed like this? Please, if you get a chance. Mr. Gelatin could have a look.
Mr. Gelatin.
He won't have a look because he's just coming out. There's a McLaren coming out and Nerf bottled it, so it can only be jelly.
What was that laugh about?
Mr. Gelatin. What a clown.
Get out. Yeah. Yeah. You throw me though, you throw me.
I just, I'm reminded there of the Afterlife bloopers from the pub scene. Have you seen that? No.
I never watched Afterlife.
Oh man. So
is that the Ricky Gervais one? Yeah.
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 Well,
I've seen it where he calls the fat ginger kid.
Yeah. So like during the pub and there's a guy with nicknames and it just kind of reminded me and got a bit funny of Bark the Lark, Chip the Whip, Curly Whirly, Scotty the Prick. That's kind of the way the bloopers go and it just popped into my head. It was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be getting a DM after, but anyway, it was funny. Long Dong Silver was another one.
There's also said, oh god, I need to focus, guys. Oh Christ.
Oh yeah, I have a headache. I'm not well at all.
Man up.
As Kaz says he's on his way. Good lad, Kaz. I'm gonna invite you again. Kaz. He is not an hour late. He was in the session early. He disconnected. Kaz the Waz.
Stop it. You're getting worse.
Watch after this. Google the Afterlife pub scene bloopers and drop me a DM.
Yes, sir.
Cause also, will you stop listening to the fucking stream? Get out on track. You plank.
Speaking of Afterlife, Oslo's that ginger kid off Afterlife, isn't he?
Absolutely.
We won't repeat the phrase.
Business end of Q3. Trip just starting. His lap still got a couple of guys in the pits.
Ollie's almost 6 tenths under at sector 2, so he is improving.
Ollie going early, very early. Sometimes that works. To be fair, you don't get the evolution, but you do get the run at it.
It won't put him around Paul, but it might put him around that P3 mark. P3, 30.5. Chip not improving at sector 1. What's Airways on? I can't see his split.
I said on no lap. Marshall is the next one.
He's not set a time previously though, so we won't see a delta.
Yeah, Airways was 2 tenths up in sector 1.
Coming up to sector 2.
8 tenths.
8 tenths. Wow. That's massive improvement, that.
That's going to be close. Marshall headed towards the last couple of corners. Now he is next across the line. Let's see what Marshall can do. Heading for the line. DRS wide open. It's a 130.5. Airways, the next one. This is going to be a pole lap, I feel. Last corner. Round he goes. DRS open. Heading for the line. What can he do? It's not a pole lap.
30.1. Wow. He lost a couple of attempts there.
It's close. It's close, to be fair.
Not close enough. I had Airways for the pole. That's shit.
Chipped the whip 2 tenths up. Coming around the last couple of corners. Can he improve? He does, but he doesn't move up the field.
Hindsight's a 10th under at sector 1.
This is where track evolution is going to play havoc. Bark and Teabag going to get the full value of track evolution. A couple of other guys have started their laps as well.
I get what you're saying. It's just if that rain was expected, track temps could be dropping.
Teabag's left it too late. There's only 30 seconds left in the session.
Yeah, he's not getting back round.
No, definitely not. Why? I mean, that's not even a slight misjudgment. That's a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether he's had to get well out of the way for cars coming through, and it's completely screwed him. I don't know. Yeah. I did see him well off the track, letting people through before, so could be a big misjudgment. But hindsight, improving the 30.7 puts himself up to P7. Scotty's improving at the moment. I think Scotty is the next across the line.
Yeah, Bark slightly over on his time, but I think he's done enough, to be honest. Airways is done, Jelly's done, Marshall is done, Chip is done.
Scotty's 4 tenths under.
Yeah, Chip, Hindsight is 3 seconds over, he's done. Oh, it's proper sector 2 from us, so.
Bark retired, and then Marshall got a 5-place penalty for a collision with Bark. I hope Bark's not retired on track though. No, he's nowhere near the pit lane entrance. It's before it's in sector 3, middle of sector 3 on that bit, that straight bit. I don't know whether Bark's crashed and Marshall's hit him or what, but Marshall picked up a 5-place penalty there for hitting him.
This game is stupid at times.
It popped up saying Bark had retired from session first, so I just hope he's not retired on track. Obviously, he knows better than that. He's been here long enough.
I think there was a collision, but let's sure deal with it. If it comes our way,
yeah,
I'm going to grab a beverage, and I will be back in a second.
Yeah, I'll be back soon myself.
So, tyres for the race. Got 7 guys on the mediums. Ollie Jelly, Luckman, Marshall, Curley, Kelev, Hound and Dave Douglas all on the mediums. Everybody else is on the hards. So yeah, safety cars could have a big say in this race. A big say in this race. And it's not the longest pit lane in the world, so the undercut could be powerful also. Gonna have to see how this one plays out, but yeah, definitely safety car. If there's no safety car, the hard is probably the better strategy, but there's more or less guaranteed a safety car here. I'd be surprised if we don't get 2 or 3. You lose an end plate here going through a tight section and there's a safety car, so yeah, we'll just have to see. Simple as that. As the cars come around the last couple of corners now to form up on the grid.
I'm back.
Yeah. Got 7 guys on the mediums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's hard work getting in and out of this rig.
That's what happens when you get a light on rig.
Mate, I'm too fat for this.
There we go. I will leave you take it away. Hopefully we don't have carnage in turn 1. Everybody looks fairly straight.
Chris overshot his marks. We've got an Alfa Romeo though well out of the way for that with Kelev. Yeah, everyone lined up now. Pint size, overshot his marks. I think cameraman's had a few drinks, but 5 lights. And away we go. T-Bag looks like he's got a good start going up the inside of Bark. He's made contact. T-Bag's had a bit of a spin. Airways going round the outside of him now at turn 2. Scotty's going for the inside. Airways has ended up losing out there, trying to go around the outside of T-Bag.
To see exactly what happened there, Clay, if I'm honest.
Yeah, T-Bag had a bit of contact with Bark on the inside at turn 1, which sort of half span him. Airways has gone to go around the outside of 2, but
a lot of guys missing their braking points here as well, which is not good.
yeah, hindsight past Anderson. He's got Luckman all over the back of him as well. Anderson's trying to fight that back. He's on the outside. Inside for this corner, he's gone for it. That line into that corner, it did look a bit stupid.
Yeah, you can't play the long game here, I think, to be honest with you.
And that's it, it's that adrenaline at the moment. All over the back of Scotty.
Yeah, I think North Back is taking damage. Might be wrong, but just trying to look and see is there any damage around the place. I don't think there is. Point size takes Kaz.
Go on, pint size, lad. You know what that is? That's my setup on wheel settings, that. Hound into the pits as well, so I'm guessing the Hound has got damaged. Jump on board, see. Does he have a wing replacement here? will jump on board with him when he's got the furthest away pit lane. Yeah, he's got no front wing. So Hound with a wing replacement. No, it's a ring replacement then.
Marshall and Caleb having a right good battle here as well. Oh,
yeah,
it's such a hard track to go side by side, but they're doing it. And this is bringing Curly into it as well as Marshall. He's Curly through. Ooh, Chris gets very close to the back of Marshall though.
I will say, it's like what we said about Baku. You know, close racing is possible. Side by side's possible, but
yeah,
both drivers have to be willing.
Exactly, you have to give it up. It's as simple as that.
There's certain tracks, certain corners where I know if someone wants to try and stick it up the inside, that's fine. I'll leave them the space because I know the next corner I'm going to benefit from the extra grip.
And that comes back into the sheep mentality. Sometimes all guys see is an overtake and there's no thought process around it.
Yeah. I
can go for it and there's no thought process. It's like you're going to be on the wrong side now for the next corner.
That's what I was saying, that one about that adrenaline, that just pure, I need to overtake this person, I need to get past this person. You don't pay attention to the long game.
Yeah.
Lutman is close to hindsight as well now.
Yeah, knockback definitely has damage.
Lutman's past hindsight with DRS. So making the mediums work.
Well, yeah, anyone on the mediums is going to have to make them work, really.
Yeah, just quick look at the position changes. You got Kelev up 4, Lutman up 3, Dave Douglas up 2, and then a couple of guys up 1 position. But biggest loser at the moment is Hound. Sorry, I've always wanted to say that.
Oh, that's harsh. But true.
Also down 2 places as well. I don't see no flashing for Wow. No flashing fuel light.
Yeah, nobody has the light flashing either, to be fair. Oh man! That's so unlucky. He's only lost 2 positions, but he's gone from looking at a potential P4 down to P7. I tell you what, he hung on there for dear life. If he hit the wall there, that wheel was gone for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his ass was grabbing that seat then. Wow. Marshall's dropping as well. Dave's just made it past Chris. Marshall's dropped a couple of places though. Got a yellow flag. It's a full safety car. Is that Dave Douglas? It is.
And this is what I was saying. The safety car come out for an in-play. There's nobody going to pit at this stage. So.
Oh, Dave's missing a full front wing, to be fair.
Yeah. they could grab that. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'd be very surprised to see anybody coming at this stage.
Yeah, unless you've damaged, I don't really think you'd be wanting to pit yet. It is too soon.
To see if North Pack comes in. I'm convinced he has wing damage.
The only person I think might pit would be Hound because he decided to put the softs on.
Yeah, he should definitely pit. Marshall was dropping back as well, leaving guys through. I suspect that Marshall and North Pack have damage, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm on with Chris. Marshall doesn't appear to have any wing damage actually.
Yeah, Marshall's wing's fully intact. I think he just had a moment, to be fair. Nerf doesn't have any end plate. No visible damage that we can see anyway.
Yeah, he's just slow.
That's McLaren for you.
Jelly's in.
Curly's in, Marshall's in. Yeah, Jelly, no wing damage, just straight tyre swap.
That's too early altogether. I think
Curly, yeah, no damage.
You wouldn't know.
Marshall as well, no damage, just straight tyre swaps.
The issue is the guys that are pitted. The guys that are pitted have to pit again. So if there's another safety car, they're going to be behind anyway. I think that's a mistake for me.
Kaz has put softs on. Dave Douglas had no front wing, so I understand him pitting, but the rest of them, I don't know. I can understand maybe putting the yards on, just hoping for the best, see how far you can take it, but still a bit too soon for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Putting the softs on, I think, is definitely the wrong call.
The only thing that they're going to need. They're going to need another safety car. That's really what they're gambling on, because they're going to have to get to the hard pit window, let all the hard guys pit, and get back in for another set of mediums. Other than that, they're going to lose massively. Jelly's gone from P4 or P15. They ain't going to make that up on track, so they definitely need another safety car. And if it comes too early or too late, they could be in trouble. But yeah, look, a long ways to go. As I said earlier, safety cars in this can change everything.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the race ain't decided by the first 5 laps. Surprised that Hound hasn't come in, if I'm honest. 3 laps on the softs already. If I'm honest, I don't know how long the softs go. In my head, I don't think they last long.
Obviously it's been a while to race there. Is the dig high here, or it is? I'm pretty sure it is.
I didn't find it too bad on Friday, but I don't drive fast enough.
On lap 6 anyway, to be honest.
Because Dave Douglas has just passed Kaz. Kaz is back into the pits.
Yeah, I'll be first at Harrogate, anyway.
Unless his wing hasn't changed.
Yeah, he's in for the Harrods.
Hound. See, Hound makes sense. I understand Hound coming in.
Yeah, and they should catch the pack as well, so the safety car should come in the end of this lap. Can the Hards do 23 or 4 laps is the question.
Kaz has just commented saying softs 5% per lap.
How can Kaz comment for a driver? What the
He was in the pits, to be fair. He has just pitted.
Yep. So yeah, we should definitely expect the safety car to come in this lap. Do you know what? I don't know, will it?
I don't know. It don't look like Kaz and Hound are catching quick enough.
Will it come in or will it wait? They've pitted twice under the safety car. From the safety car coming in.
Yeah, fuck them.
that was very angry. Yeah, I'd be surprised. There's no way I ever want to see it. Maybe. Doubt it though. Doubt it.
Yeah, if it is, it's going to be a late call, which will just cause carnage. Yeah. I'd rather him stay at another lap.
And you know what? This will play slightly into the hands of the guys that pitted. Don't think it's enough to get them to the end, but it'll definitely play into their hands.
Yeah, that's it. If Ollie, Curly, Marshall, Dave, they're going to be within a pit stop window of the leaders who still need to pit. So it's just about making sure you don't lose time behind people now, and that's the problem at a track like this, where it is tight. It is difficult to overtake, but you're going to find yourself stuck behind someone who's going to cost you time, and you don't want to be there.
Yeah, I wouldn't have pitted anyway, personally.
No, again, if I had wing damage, absolutely. Without, then no, I'd have cracked on. I'd have carried on. grid is pretty much fully formed now, so I'd expect to see it in this lap.
Definitely, no.
I think Bart's getting used to doing safety car restarts now.
I would think so, yeah. Kaz just needs to catch the back of the field. He's dropping back a small bit. Whoa, that's a fucking early call and a half, isn't it?
Oh, it says to start sector 3. It's bang on. Bang on. It's just this track makes sector 3 look so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bart now slowing the pack. Allowing that safety car to pull into the pits.
Yeah, and it's in, so he's free to go whenever he wants.
And he has gone. T-Bag not caught sleeping. T-Bag got a good restart there, still close. I think that was Kaz. Yeah, Kaz looks like he had a moment there. Ollie's made it past pint size. Oh, pint size picking up 3 seconds.
Do you know what? That's unfortunate. He was just out with him there. He was trying to leave space for Jenny, and he just picks up that limit. That's unfortunate.
It's alright, pint size. We'll work on that in practice, mate. If it's a McLaren, don't leave them space. Fuck them. No, Ollie making it past his teammate Nerf there as well. Nerf letting him through.
Hold on. Multi 21. Epic.
Curly's up past Marshall. Very close at the back of the grid here as well, actually. Curly, where's Curly gone? Oh, it's pint size.
He's off track.
Yeah, he went straight on. I thought it was Curly. I was on board with Curly and I saw a car go straight on.
That can happen, especially if your tyres aren't up to 10. That's very unfortunate for Geezer.
But you got your top 13 all within DRS range of each other, so it's still very close. As I say, that Asso falls. It would be Asso, wouldn't it?
What's the pit window? Do you know?
Yeah, you've got a pit.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I couldn't tell you, mate. Vaguely, I think around 14 on the mediums. I might be wrong. 13, 14 on the mediums, I think it says, and then yeah, the rest on hards. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I suppose. Look, you're going to get a couple of laps with that safety car, 1 or 2 laps extra with your stint now as well. So
yeah, it'd be interesting to see how it plays into strategy. Obviously, Lutman and Kelev now the only people on mediums, and they did start the race on them as well. So if another safety car comes out in say, I don't know, 5.
Chris has no front wing. He caught the wall. Oh no! And he's flowing on. This is going to cause an issue now for Jenny. He runs deep. Does he clip the wall again? He doesn't. I'm not sure why he's not just giving that position up to Jenny. To be honest with you, he's just going to cause an obstruction. Not the fact that he's a teammate or anything, but
yeah, I mean, it's one of them on a straight. I wouldn't after the. I don't know. It depends.
He's hitting walls everywhere. Yeah.
That close to the pits, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Jelly finds himself 2.5 seconds back off of Dave now, so any advantage that he had for the fresh hairs is probably gone now at this point. He should squeeze up.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, Chris,
he'll
it
still
can
close
happen.
on him.
You clip that wall very, very easily. 1 second there.
Full send Dave closing in on Kalev. Looks like he's going for a move now round the outside. Gets it done. Nice and easy does it. Up into P10. Captain Hindsight dropping down. What's happened to Hindsight? He's had a moment. He's dropped a few places. Airways Anderson and also gaining from that Dave Hindsight Kalev as well. Sorry, Osso and Dave. Oh, Osso has a moment. So does Dave. I don't know if there were contact there between them two.
God, it's... Oh, man. Lookman and Hazard going at it. A wheel banging here. It's a non-contact sport, remember?
Rubbins racing.
Yeah.
I will say that's a MotoGP reference, not F1, so please do not take that into account for any of our league races. It was a throwaway comment.
Yeah, Dave into the pits.
Full send, Dave. Yeah. I mean, I think he had a moment with... his Airways is dropping as well. Airways had a moment.
He's lost it. Oh. I'm not
He's
sure
no
exactly
end plate.
what happened.
Yeah, he's lost an end plate.
Stingray says also 10 laps and no track limit penalty. Yeah, we're as shocked as you are, lad.
I mean, that kind of makes me want to check race director and see how many warnings he's had. This battle at the front's evenly matched, you know, they're very similar on ERS.
Yeah,
Very similar on pace.
Airways all the way down there. Chris, point size, and full send Dave on the mediums. They're definitely not going to the end anyway.
Yeah, 20 laps is way too much to ask of them. As I say, I think it's about 14 laps it has.
Yeah.
We'll get a better idea when Lookman and Kalev pit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a look around at the guys that pitted there. Jelly up to P9 now. Curly and Marshall P11 and P12. Howell and Douglas P14 and P15. So
Anderson looks like he's making a move on Chip here into turn 1. Trying to go around the outside. Oh, Chip comes back across for the apex. Almost cut Anderson's nose off there. Cars up past Dave Douglas now. Airways into the pit. Marshall past Kalev.
Airways is caught now. He's going to have to go on the mediums. I don't think they're going to go to the end. 10. Maybe. Chris is flying. Fastest lap. 34.5.
Yeah, Airways back out now. We've got a close battle for P5 at the moment. We've got Chip, Anderson, Hindsight, also Ollie.
Yeah, yeah, it's a bit of a DRS trail at the moment. It's just going to cancel itself out. You know, it's a difficult place to overtake on. Jelly has rinsed his ERS, so has Captain. Just fucking sick of talking about ERS at this stage. Just do what you want with it.
Well, that's the thing though, is Ollie obviously pitting early. No one else has pitted ahead of him. He's trying to take advantage of it, pushing with the ERS to get within a pit stop of the guys ahead. Yeah. How do you feel? Do you reckon he's going to make it to the end?
Jelly?
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so.
It's a lot of laps. I know it's a set of hards, but it's a hell of a lot of laps.
There's going to be another safety car for me. It's just a question of how high can he get before that comes out. And
Kelev's in.
Will he get back to P4? I would say not at all. No way. So I think that pit was the wrong decision, personally.
I'll tell you what, I've missed something at the front. T-Bag's passed Bark and 1.6 ahead.
Yeah, I saw that.
I've missed that happening. Scotty's now putting pressure on Bark.
And that is a safety car.
Kaz is out.
So Jelly now has the decision to make, and Curly and Marshall 8-lap all hards. They have to stay out. If they come in, I think they have to stay out another. Go for another safety car. That's all. That was the drawback of pitting that early. I think they have to stay out.
Yeah, that's it.
And this is not a good window for the hard runners as well. So maybe they can pit.
This is it. Lutman's
in prime. Yeah,
Lutman's in a very good position here.
This is not.
I'm not speaking to him as a race winner 2 weeks though. Like I'm not doing that.
I'm fucking off.
No. We're not doing interviews if Lutman wins.
Scotty stays out. Bark is in.
Kelev gets a drive through.
Jenny stays out. Curly stays out.
I've got to say, Lutman coming in's the most understandable of that.
Yeah.
A couple of them pits, I think, are a bit too soon. But it's one of them, 3 laps under the safety car. You've got 14 laps left. Maybe it's right on that limit, innit?
But you can't overtake. I think Scotty and Captain Hindsight, their tyres are going to be. They won't be great on the restart, a couple of laps in. Jelly, Curly, Marshall, Hound, they're going to be solid. You got T-Bag on the mediums, Bark on the mediums, everybody else on fresh tyres behind, but you can't overtake here. Or it's difficult anyway, at least.
The issue is that all them need to overtake. Well, Scotty and Hindsight need to pit again. They've not pitted yet.
Yeah, they do.
So Ollie, Curly, Marshall, Hound obviously have pitted. They may cause a bit of drama, but Scotty and Hindsight are going to lose so much time now for pitting.
But the thing is, if you look at Jelly, Curly and Marshall, they've 9, 10 laps done on the hards. Can they do another 15?
So what?
I
think it's too much.
Yeah, I doubt it. So they're going to be needing another safety car. Now the question for T-Bag and Bark and the guys that are on the fresh mediums is, if that safety car comes again and the lads ahead pit, are the mediums they're on going to be gone beyond it? That is the question.
I've got to say, the person who I think's in prime position's Lutman. He's just popped a fresh set of hards on to go 17 laps.
Agree. Back in a second here, buddy. Holy fuck. It's okay. Back in a sec.
No worries. Yeah, going to be an interesting race restart now. Got a mixture of tyres, lads pitting under earlier safety cars, lads pitting under this current safety car. Got a difference in tyres. We've got 14 lap old hards, 10 lap old hards, 9 lap old hards, 1 lap mediums, and we've got pint size at the back on fresh softs. Dave and Chris both into the pits. Dave getting a new front wing.
Again.
Yeah, I saw them both go in, that's why I jumped on board. I only saw Dave get a wing changed, I didn't see Chris's wing changed. But he's popped on a fresh set of mediums.
To be honest, if you told me after 15 laps there'd only be one DNF, I'd say not a hope.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I expected a few more safety cars than there were on Friday night. But it's one of them. It's like we found at Jeddah, I think. You know, the first time we put that in, we was a bit, you know, cautious of putting a track like that in. But everyone sort of drove within the limits, which, you know, stops incidents, really. You drive within your limits and, you know, you're not crashing out.
We do have the least amount of incidents on street tracks. That's fact.
Yeah, it is. It's a surprising fact, an unusual fact for me. You always think this is the sort of track where you'd have the most.
Oh,
that's a late message. A very late message. See what Scotty does now. No, he's gone. He's gone just before the final corner.
Considering how late that was, he's done alright there, to be fair.
You got full send Dave around at the last corner. Has he got wing damage? He has. He's missing an end plate. So
again.
Yeah. Full send Dave has had contact with someone there. Dave Douglas and Chip side by side through sector 1.
Yeah, not good. Not good, at least.
I mean, they've made it through cleanly.
Oh, there we go. See, this is where you're caught. Scotty, in hindsight, everybody has to stay out now. If you come in, you're done. And this is going to play massively into the guys that came in for mediums.
Yeah, VSC coming out now. Even more so if the VSC ends before the pit stop.
Yeah, hopefully the VSC takes care of this. Could do without another safety car, to be honest.
But yeah, that's it. Look, Scotty and hindsight, obviously, there you go, we are green, we are back racing again. Scotty and hindsight are going to lose a lot of positions here when they have to pit, which is going to be the next couple of laps.
I still think Jelly, Corley and Marshall just have too much to do, to be honest with you.
Another 15 laps.
They need a safety car, I think.
Oh, hindsight's round. Sector 3 there, I don't know if he caught too much curb, but just spins it round. He's dropped from 2nd down to 16th, 17th. He's into the pits. He's decided to pit. Anderson making it up past Lutman there. I've got to say, I still think Lutman's in a very good position. See an end plate flying off the Haas of Anderson. Or was it Bark? Bark's dropping down. Bark's missing an end plate.
Oh, wow.
Lutman and Anderson side by side. Lutman taking that position back.
Just on with T-Bag here, and he's struggling to make them mediums work against 12 lap all hards. That's the nature of this track, which is exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, I thought his biggest struggle would be trying to get him to the end, if I'm honest. As I say, I think, personally, Lutman, 3 lap old hards, is in the prime position. He just doesn't want to lose too much time to the lads, you know, like Hound. He doesn't want to lose time being behind Hound to T-Bag. He's going for it. He's going for the move. Oh, the side by side.
Yeah, I think holding back over that, to be fair, but Anderson then gets caught up in that.
T-Bag's past Marshall as well. So you've currently got...
Go to the end, Clay.
I doubt it. I really doubt it. I really doubt it.
Yeah, they'll be in big trouble by the end anyway, that's for sure.
That's what I was going to say. Teabag is in net P1. Lutman's net P2. Anderson net P3 once. Well, I know the lads have already pitted, but I don't see him going to the end. I really don't. Ollie, Curly, I don't see. Marshall, I think it's going to be a stretch. And Hound as well. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they know something we don't.
Yeah. Is the rain a factor? That predicted rain, maybe? Hard to know.
Could be. Could be.
Scotty's doing an alright job on 17 lap all Harris, to be fair to him.
He is. He certainly is. He's pulling away from Ollie behind.
Yeah, he's rincy as the RS as well.
Ollie's burning more than Scotty is.
Teabag trying to get around Curly. Again, it's a non-contact sport, but apparently not. I've seen a lot of that tonight, to be honest with you.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I think yeah, a track like that, we tend to see it. Noticed it at Baku as well, you know, little bits of wheel banging here and there. Also, up past Hound.
As hard as he can, knowing that he has to pit again. I'd be surprised if the mediums can hang on. Safety car, that extra, the VSC would have helped. But, yeah.
I think what Teabag's looking at is, if he gets past Ollie, he's net P1. You can sort of control the race from that point. Oh, Ollie has a snap there.
Yeah. No, he had contact with Teabag and Curly goes extra. Oh, wow. Wow. Curly goes deep, takes Jenny out. Nice.
Unfortunately, I missed that. I was on with Teabag at the time, so obviously the first move where Teabag went round the outside, from my point of view, looked like Ollie had a snap, but yeah, there might have been contact there. I didn't see anything after that. Safety car now, lap 19. Do you reckon that's playing into Scotty's hands now, or field a bit too close?
Yeah, it is too close. He has to pit, but he's going to lose massively.
What would you do? Teabag, Anderson, Chip, also their position, 5 lap all mediums. Would you pit?
Probably wouldn't.
Teabag's pitted. Teabag's pitted. Does he have damage? No, he's just popped a fresh set of mediums. Scotty's gone softs, Marshall's gone softs. Oh shit. Here we go.
11 laps on the softs.
It's a lot.
It is.
Chip Hazard in third, Anderson in second, Osso in fourth. What is going on?
Yeah, you're going to have this issue now again.
Soft on brains off.
Let's call a spade a spade. I'm looking at some of the aggressive, slightly more aggressive drivers in this tier, and they're all on fresh tires. So. Yeah.
Yeah. This will be interesting. How many safety cars have we had now as well?
I'm going to say 3.
That might be the limit for safety cars, so we might not see another. I think we could potentially see another VSC. I thought it was three safety cars, 3 VSCs.
Hopefully.
I might be wrong. I know we hit the limit in one race in Tier 2 last season. Might be wrong.
100%
Fuck you, Dan.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate that.
I love you too. Where are we at? Unexpected seat safety car that in this lap message.
I think so.
Kalev!
Ooh. Ooh, why? Why?
Said received multiple penalties.
Makes no sense at all. Back in a second there, but
Yeah, just having a look at Race Director now. You got 3 drive-throughs. So Lutman slow in the pack now. Guess who's going early. Nice restart there from Lutman. Top 3 stuck with him. Sorry, top 4 also as well. Nerf's now caught back up in braking zone there on Osso. See what Scotty can do on these soft tyres. We got Scotty, T-Bag, Curly, Hindsight on fresher tyres than the guys above. But everyone from there down on fresher tyres than them above. As Anderson makes it past Lutman. Anderson's been slightly more ERS, but not much more. Scotty makes it past Nerf on them softs now. T-Bag makes it past Nerf as well. Yeah, Kalev got disqualified, Dan. 3 drive-throughs.
That's unfortunate.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
3 drive-through penalties for speeding on the pit lane. But yeah, that's why the disqualification happened. Anderson now up into the lead on them medium tyres.
And he looks to have the pace as well, to be honest.
Yeah, he's probably pushing a little bit. I don't know whether Lutman maybe feels comfortable knowing he's on the hard tyres. He might have more pace later on.
Towards the end, yeah.
Yeah. You got Chip and also fighting. Scotty on fresh softs is behind them as well. They've got T-Bag on a fresher set of mediums. Osso up to P3. Scotty's trying to follow Osso through around the outside of Chip. Nice clean fight in there, to be fair. T-Bag now trying to get a run on Chip. Does he get it done? He does. Chip pulls in behind T-Bag, so nice clean battle in there from that group. Osso's got Scotty all over his arse end now. Scotty's going for it. Oh, that's late. Yeah, not alongside there in the braking zone.
As I said.
Osso's giving him a good fucking battle though, to be fair. Wow. I'm sorry, no disrespect to Osso, but what a fight he's putting up. He's not rolling over. And that's brought T-Bag into it now. T-Bag's all over the back of Scotty.
Only Wendy's in there, a lot of wheel banging.
I'm seeing a lot of chopping and changing further down the order, but Scotty's going for that move on Osso now with DRS. T-Bag picks up the slipstream as well and he sneaks through.
Yeah, Osso just backs out. Logical thing to do there too, but he's battling hard. I'd probably back out myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just sitting behind. All he's going to do is cost himself time to marshal behind us on the fresh softs, and that is exactly what's happened.
Well, that's it. Open to stick to the two faster guys now. You know, use a bit of DRS, save a bit of ERS. But Osso's already out of DRS. Oh Christ! Can't get my words out.
The softs are going to die though, there's no question.
And that's it. He's got Marshall and Curly behind him on 4-lap old softs. T-Bag's looking good in this battle against Scotty. He's got about double the ERS. Nerf's dropping down. He's in the pits.
Yeah, he's pulling in. North is struggling a lot in this race. Going for the softs. Presumably take the fastest lap, but the wing.
Yeah, front wing as well. Airways pitted the lap before. T-Bag's up past Scotty. Scotty's off track. It looks like they're battling hard. Scotty's trying to go back at him.
Late again. Oh god, do you know what I'm just going to look at?
Marshall's past Osso. Do you reckon these softs are going to just fall off before the end of the race? Or?
Hopefully, yeah.
Lutman now, he's got T-Bag behind him, 6-lap fresher tyres, and he's pushing. Is Lutman paying more attention to who's ahead, or is he keeping an eye on who's behind? What do you reckon?
He has to keep an eye on who's behind us. Fresh tyres behind him. You know, 11-lap all hard. He's kind of open the limb, like, really.
So another 6 laps to go. Then mediums going 17 laps is fairly big, to be honest. The hards can do it. The mediums, it's a push. But T-Bag's all over the back of them two now. As Bark sets the fastest lap down in P11.
Unknown territory for Bark this season so far, you'd have to say.
Yeah, he's dominated more sessions. You know, he's been in. I can't say he's looked slow in qualifying here. As T-Bag's now past Lutman. Airways fastest lap. Oh, it's a shame, you know, for Airways. He's shown a lot of pace. Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
got a yellow flag. Osso's dropping down the order. Osso's down to P11. Can't see if he's got wing damage, so I'm looking at him from a bleeding helicopter. Oh, as Bart gets past Hound, Osso went for the move on Hound as well, made contact there.
Didn't look great.
Yeah, it looked like a late move.
Oh, wow.
Anderson, 3-second penalty from leading the race. I've got to say that pretty much rules him out of that race win. With how close the field is behind. I'm interested to see how Scotty, Marshall and Curly's... Oh! Lutman just flies round the outside. Lutman takes P1.
Oh, God. This is going to suit Luckman now if Anderson can keep T-Bag behind and he doesn't, he leaves him through. So obviously he feels he was at fault. He leaves him through. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
look, respectful gesture. But yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
Very.
What I was just about to say was, I just want to see how Scotty, Marshall and Curly's tyres are over these next few laps. They look like they were dropping off, but with that moment, they're right back in there now.
And everybody has wins their ERS as well.
Yeah, Lutman 24, T-Bag 22, Anderson 8, Scotty 17, Marshall 35. Marshall's the best on ERS at the moment. Anderson's costing these guys a lot of time now.
And that's what suits the guys ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
To be honest, oh wow, Marshall came from absolutely nowhere there up the inside of Scotty. Nice. Back up to P7 now as well.
But yeah, T-Bag and Lutman now, you know, provided they don't cost each other a lot of time, they can pretty much run away with this now for 3 laps.
And this is suiting Luckman, you know, even if he doesn't take the win, 14, 15 lap all hairs, at this point, I'd be happy with P2, personally.
Absolutely. Oh, as Marshall's jumped up the inside of Anderson. I don't think that move was ever on there. Marshall spun.
A lot of late moves.
It looked late trying to go up the inside as Anderson were turning in.
I've seen a lot of late moves on this race. I'm not a fan, personally.
Yeah. Stop watching esports drivers, guys. Their shit way better. I'll tell you what, last 3 laps, I'm going to run and grab a beer before the chaos ensues.
Yep.
I am back.
Thank God.
And I see T-Bag has made it past Walkman. Oh. I just found a beer at the side of my rig. I didn't eat good egg. Christ. Anderson doing well for old Scotty behind. Still in that P3. Obviously, Anderson does have a penalty though. Not many penalties on track, to be fair.
No, to be fair. Oh, wow.
Lutman looks like he's pushing. Lutman looks like he's going for this, you know. He doesn't want to sit behind him.
Oh, wow.
Scotty, 3 seconds.
Yeah. He's been pushing it through that last corner, lap on lap.
Got a yellow flag. Is that Marshall?
You'd be surprised if there's any at this point with the yellow flag.
I think that was Marshall. Marshall dropped a lot of time there. Yeah, so Curly could inherit a podium here, as long as he just sticks within 3 seconds of the 2 guys ahead.
Yep.
You say that with a smile on your face, lad. Cheer up.
Tell you what, Luckman is
he's going for
away.
it.
Yeah,
he's going for it.
On. He's just, I think the mediums are probably gone. He just needs to hang tough. Teabag is rinsing. It's the last lap. He'll have a couple of opportunities on the last lap. He has more ERS. I'd be just recharge away, don't overtake into turn 1 and try and get him on the next DRS zone is what I'd be doing if I'm Luckman. Yeah, don't overtake, get DRS next time out, and that's what he does. And then rinse. That's his only chance now into the next turn. And oh, he's lost a bit of time. Oh, deep. Teabag goes deep. I tell you what, it could be on here. This is tight. Let's see what he can do. No, he doesn't hook it up. He's too far back, I think. He's rinsing, but so is Teabag. He just caught the curb, and that's going to do him, I think.
Yeah,
there's one more DRS zone. He just needs to recharge now because Scotty and Anderson are getting elbows.
I don't know what battle to watch here.
This is Luckman's last chance. Nah, he doesn't.
Oh, he's had a snap of oversteer as well there. So the yellow flag, that's a Mercedes, is it, Dave Douglas? Go on, pint size, you get him, you take a point, man. Chris making it up past hindsight. Oh, the side by side. Teabag takes the race win. Luckman just holding on to P2. Scotty P3, Anderson P4, but with their penalties, Curly takes the podium.
Back up into P4.
Back P4. Wow! After what seemed like a disaster for him, he was right down the order. Yeah, I sent you one.
Oh. Entertaining race, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. you know, a lot of chopping and changing, differing strategies. Lutman, you know, obviously pitting earlier on onto the hard tyres, making them go to the end when against guys with fresher tyres. I think I've got to say, Lutman, he's improving week on week. I'm enjoying watching him race. I don't know how you feel yourself, but for me, he's definitely one of them contenders when it comes to the end of season awards. It's alright, mate. I don't mind talking to myself.
Sorry. Dealing with fucking Chip coming into this car like a dickhead. Fucking hell, like, people know how we run at this stage. Bruh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying then, you know, Lutman, over the past, 3-4 weeks, watching him drive, I said I'm enjoying watching him. And I think he's one of them, as we get towards that point in the season, he's got to be in consideration for them end of season awards.
Yeah, he has shown it the last couple of weeks, to be fair.
And it's not just pace, a lot of it is strategy as well. You know, he's got his head screwed on when it comes to a race, which I've got to say I didn't think he were capable of. Yeah, just confirmation. Race winner, T-Bag, Lutman P2, Curly taking that podium after Scotty and Marshall both. Scotty and Anderson both picking up 3-second penalties. We lost Kelev, Ollie, Dave, and Kaz. Pint size finishing a lap down, it says. Have you invited the lads to the chat or?
No, I need to jump off there, but that's alright.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright, boy.
You got T-Bag in, Lutman and Curly. There he is. Who've we got? We got Curly and T-Bag. Just wait for Lutman now, and then we'll start. Sorry, I heard myself then for someone's mic.
I've turned you down. I've turned you down.
Thank you. I'm not Irish. No, Dan's like get off. Dan's like get off. It's my monotone Bolton accent.
Oh God, Bolton, it's even worse. Damn it, I've lost the stream.
Is he even joining?
I've just sent him a message now. Here we go. He's in. So we'll start with P3. Curly, first CDR podium. You look like you were in that battle at the front and then dropped out of it. The lads picking up penalties late on. How did you feel? When you saw them penalties pop up with that?
Well, first of all, I got to say sorry to, is it Jelly or Jolly? Out in the McLaren. Apologise to him. I actually thought I got better traction coming out the corner. And I actually got body damage from that as well. Not much, but I got some body damage from it. And also to Ozzo. I missed my braking point and spun him as well. So I don't know. I've crossed the line P3 on track, but I don't know whether I'm going to keep it or not. But yeah, with the other two up front, I was waiting for Scott to pick up a penalty, obviously. And when he did, I was actually quite chuffed. But coming to the left-hand hairpin, I lost traction, hit the wall, and got wing damage.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, and I was like, fell with outside the 3 seconds, and they started battling. And yeah, I don't know why, but they started battling. So which obviously got me back within the 3 seconds. So yeah, I'll take my first, as it stands, first podium in CDR. So whether I keep it or not is a totally different thing.
That's exactly it. We'll only discuss how the results stand at the moment. You know what happens with the stewards happens with the stewards. That's afterwards. But
yeah,
great
Lippmann,
drive.
Congratulations, mate. Strategy spot on. So well done, mate. He's there somewhere.
Cheers, buddy. Much appreciated.
No, great drives all round. To be honest, a lot of close battling on. What is a tight track. So a few late moves going in. Lutman, how did you find it yourself?
I wasn't really expecting much, to be honest, out of tonight, but I'm over the moon with P2, to be fair. It was an interesting race. There was some questionable moves here and there. Teabag was one of them. I just see 2 cars spinning in front of me. Managed to get myself in P1, and that's where it all fell into place for me, really. That was the moment that changed it from a maybe podium to a definite podium. So I'm chuffed with that.
Yeah, you were obviously you're on older tyres than the other lads around you. Did you think pitting at the time you did was the right call, or were you hoping for a safety car again?
No, I didn't want another safety car after that. I knew that as soon as I pit that early, I didn't want another safety car. But it is what it is, and like I say, P2, I'm over the moon with. So.
No, great drive. Mentioned towards the end of the stream there with Dan that recently your results have been flying in. To be honest, you're improving massively week on week. So great job, mate. You're getting more consistent, which is what we expected at the start of the season. To be fair.
Yeah, so did I, to be fair, if I'm totally honest. But there we go. But
yeah.
Congratulations to Teabag. He didn't really look like losing that race.
I did.
To be on pace. On pace, no, you didn't. But obviously on track, maybe it's a different story. But
yeah,
I'll have a look back on stream afterwards. But yeah, congratulations to Teabag and hopefully Curly on a P3.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Move on to race winner now, Teabag. Been it seems like it's been a while since I've spoken to you, to be honest. But how are you feeling about that?
Good.
You feeling good? Just good. That it.
Other than no, see, it was fantastic. Everything seemed to just go my way. I already knew my strategy, and the safety cars played a part in that. So I knew I was going to be on faster tyres towards the end either way. The crucial part was getting past Bart Mandu early on, because I knew I was quicker than him, but he just had the straight line pace. So that's why I belted my ERS. And then, yeah, when I got past him, built about a 2-second gap, and the damn safety car came out.
Well, I made a comment on stream saying that the setup that you had for this race was solid. That solid
100%.
that myself and LOI Colin used it as well, and
Yeah.
I was confident that you were going into this strong, comfortable. It was just how it played out, because you've had some bad luck this season.
Yeah, it is what it is. Just got to get on with it. But I knew I was in for a podium tonight. And where I ended up, I didn't know. But it was literally them last couple of laps, which I was on such a rhythm. Then that incident happened with Anderson. I just couldn't get back into it. I kept making silly mistakes because Luckman was behind me.
Well, that's it. We commented on that. Obviously, Luckman on older hard tyres, but he was sticking within the gap to keep the pressure on.
Yep, and it did.
And you felt that pressure.
I did. I lost my rhythm. I was literally flowing the whole race, and then that little spin into turn whatever it was, I was like, "Oh no, I'm done." Yeah.
No, but you survived it. You've made it through. You've took the race win. It provided some good close battling as well for us on stream.
Oh yeah, there's a clip I've got to show. I missed my braking point on Nerf Pack, and how I managed to thread it through and not hit him or a wall, I don't know. Jesus.
I mean, we can put that up against, I think it was Dan's at China. The hairpin at the end of the back straight, he completely missed his braking zone and had to thread it between two different cars. we love videos like that. I'm sure there's a channel for that. The weekend highlights will do.
Yeah.
But yeah, great job, guys. Great drive. Well done on taking race win P2, P3. Brilliant job. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Join us next week. We're at Jeddah. Friday night, Tier 1 and 2. Sunday night, Tier 3. As always. We'll see you next week.